Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's video is actually a super exciting one because we actually have a brand new product launch from MAC Cosmetics. So I have everything kind of laying out in front of me for the most part. I am super excited to show you guys what everything is. The packaging is a little bit different in this one, which is super fun and fresh. The whole idea behind the Loud and Clear collection is to express yourself loudly and clearly with some very vibrant and amped up pastels and neutral colors. So they're so gorgeous. I'm going to show you guys kind of everything here. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the 5 lipsticks that come in the collection. These are the colors here. I'm going to get into swatches and all that stuff in just a few minutes, but as you can see, all of these shade range colors kind of are pastel-y / neutral colors. So the first thing that you may notice about these lipsticks is that they do not come in the iconic MAC black bullet form. They actually come in these super cute clear packaging, which kind of looks just like that, and it gives me total 90s early 2000 vibes. But yeah, super cute packaging on the lipsticks. And the collection also came with 5 lip glosses. So these are the colors here. As you can see, it follows the trend once again with the pastels / neutral shades. Packaging on these are cute also with the silver tops. And this collection also comes with individual eyeshadow shades. These are the 6 shades right here. But again, as you can see, they do follow form with the neutral / pastel colors. And the cool thing about these is that they are in total clear packaging. They mimic the black ones like perfectly, except they are totally clear and transparent. So they just kind of have like a nice, fresh, kind of revamped vibe to them. So the next 2 items in this collection is actually 2 new shades of the Extra Dimension skin finishes. And these are what they look like here. This one is almost like a peachy gold color, and then this one is like a really, really nice rose gold with some gold reflex in it. Might be kind of hard to see on camera right now, but they are, again, inside of this transparent packaging. Super nice, super cool. And the last thing, and probably the most hyped up thing in this whole entire collection, is actually the new MAC blushes. So this is what they look like here. They are again inside of this clear packaging as of everything in this entire collection. So these are actually called the Glow Play blushes, and these are what's going to be permanent once this collection kind of goes away. These guys are going to be sticking around, which I'm super excited about because MAC doesn't have anything like this. They don't have a super bouncy, cushiony blush formula. So that's what these are. As you can see, I don't know if you can see in camera, but they are quite like bouncy and dewy, and they're just kind of everything that you would want in a cream blush. So these give a sheer to medium coverage based on how you want to build it up, and it does state that you can apply these with a finger or a brush. So I'm going to be super curious to try these. I have never tried a cream blush before, so this is going to be quite interesting. So there's actually 11 of these colors that is launching, but I only have 10 in front of me. There's one that is actually on back order. So that was kind of like a little rundown, a little briefing on kind of everything. So now it's time to show you guys some swatches and some shade names. Okay, so now it's time to get into some of these new products. And I think the first thing that I'm going to actually do is I am going to try on some of the new Glow Play blush. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this shade here, and this one is called Cheer Up. So it's kind of like this nice neutral pinky, but not too pink of a color. So I'm actually going to try one side with a brush and the other side with my finger. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is try it with a brush, and I actually have this like ginormous duo fiber brush from Morphe. This is a M457 brush, and the reason why I kind of chose like a duo fiber brush is because I think it will kind of pick up the bouncy formula of the blush a little bit better. So let's just give that a go. So I'm just going to tap into here, and I have a little bit on the end, and I'm going to do this side with the brush, and I'm going to try this side with a finger. So let's just tap this in. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is so natural looking. Like, it doesn't even look like I put product on my face. And I'm just kind of building it up a little bit right now because it did go on quite sheer the first time. That is so natural. Like, it literally looks like I'm kind of flushed in the face, and not that I just put on blush, like, at all. I can't believe how easily that was kind of blended in there, like pretty much without any effort. So okay, I'm gonna try on this side with my finger. So I'm just gonna take my middle finger and I'm just going to tap into this and just pick up some, and I'm just going to dab this onto my cheeks. So I am definitely noticing that when you apply it with your finger, you do get a little bit more pigmentation, as you can probably tell from this side against the side with my brush. So actually I'm just going to tap into this a little more and just kind of make this side a little bit more even. But if you wanted a more like super sheer finish to it, I would probably try it with the brush, because that did give it like a super natural finish. So this formula is like super fresh, and literally it makes it look like I just walked in from out in the cold, and my cheeks are like that natural flush shade. It is so pretty. Like, I really like that. But this went on so easily and so effortlessly. Like, literally you just touch it and dab it in and you are good to go. And you could also build it up more than this, but this is kind of where I want to keep my blush for now. Okay, so now it's time for eyes. So I think the first color that I'm going to dive into is back to Surreality, which is like this kind of, I want to say, off golden brownie kind of shade. So I'm just going to go in with a Morphe E23 brush. I'm just going to dab into this, tap off the excess, and I'm going to apply that into my crease first. And this is such a pretty goldy, I wouldn't say yellow, but it's almost like, I don't even know how I'd describe it really, but it is such a different shade and tone. I think now I'm going to be going into Paint by Umber. It's not number, it's missing the N, but it's Paint by Umber. And I'm going to go with the same brush and just kind of go over that shade that we just did and just kind of deepen it up a little bit. And also something to note is that these eyeshadows are all mattes. So none of them are shimmers or anything like that. They're all completely matte. And I think I'm going to use this soft pastel pink. This one is called Keep, I almost want to say Keep Still, but it's not. It's called Keep Stijl, so Keep Stijl, I guess. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And I'm just going to apply this just in the center of my lid. Actually, I'm going to try with my finger, see if that packs it on a little more, which it does. Okay, so before I keep going, I do want to kind of do my bottom lash a little bit, so I'm going to go in with that first color that we went into, back to Surreality, and I'm using a Sigma E45 brush, and I'm just going to dip into that and do the exact same thing that I did to the top to the bottom. I am now taking Paint by Umber with the same brush. And again with this pink shade. so now I'm going to go into this super dark kind of rusty orangey brown color, or reddy brown, and it's called Bougie Babe. So I'm going to take the same brush that I've been using, kind of lightly and tap. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of accentuate the corners a little bit. So I'm just applying this into the outer corner. And I'm just going to take it, put some on the bottom lash. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the Sigma E65 brush, and I'm going to go in with that reddy brown once again, and I'm just going to kind of line my eyes with it. So I'm just going to go on the top, just kind of give it a little more emphasis. And if you have like blue or green eyes, this color is going to make them pop. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lightest shade in the bunch, and I have no idea how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. And I'm just going to take a little bit onto my finger, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap a little bit into the center. There, so that kind of did a little bit of something. So I think I'm going to stick with that for the eyes. So I am going to add some mascara. I'm just going to add my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to do a small coat of this. I'm going to add some to the bottom lashes. So I think I'm going to go attempt to put some of these MAC lashes on, and if you're wondering, these are the 76s. So I have used these before, but as you know, you can get a couple of uses out of them. So I'm going to go put these guys on, and I will be right back. Lashes are on. I had a little bit of a struggle with the glue, but here we are, we're okay. And now it's time for, I think I'm going to do some highlighter. So what I'm going to go into is I'm going to go into this lighter shade. This one is called Postmodernist Peach. So I'm going to go in with my trusty Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03 brush, and I'm just going to dip into this, and I'm just going to apply this right on top of where I put the blush. I like to put highlighter on my nose. So what I'm noticing about this highlighter is it is super buildable. So when you first apply it on, as you can see, it's not like super blinding or shiny. It's like the rest of the collection where you can totally build it up, which is what I think they were going for with this whole vibe. So that's like a really pretty natural glow. And now I'm kind of debating on whether or not to go in with the darker one. I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna apply this on top of the ones that we already did, and actually this one's called Hot Damn Oiselle d'Avignon. My French is horrible, but I think that's how you say that. So this one definitely gives off a little bit more of a glow versus the other one. It's a little bit more shiny, but it does give off a more of a like golden glow than the other one. The other one was definitely more peachy and a little bit more light, but this one is so pretty, you guys. Like, this one is beautiful. I never thought that I would like one this color, but I just love the gold on this one. And I think now trying both of them, if I were to buy either or, I would probably go with this one. Like, for sure, I would go with the rose gold one. Okay, so now it's time for lips. So I think what I'm going to go in is I'm going to use Sugar Sweet Cameo. So it's this shade right here. So this is what I'm going to try. Ooh, this one is like a peach. Almost like a peachy pink. So I actually really like this shade. Very pretty. It kind of ties in the whole pinky and burnt orangey vibe to it. It's kind of like a really good mix between both colors. So now I want to try a gloss, and I'm kind of conflicted because I don't know whether to use the pink one or kind of like the more nudie one. I think I'm going to go with the more nudie one just because it'll match this lip stick a little bit better. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look that I kind of came up with, and I actually really love this look. I really love the tones of the eyeshadows. The blushes were amazing. I really like how they look natural and not like too overdone, and you can actually choose to build the color up, and it does have a really nice kind of radiance finish to them. I really love the highlighters. I particularly really loved this rose gold one. I am in love with some of these eyeshadow colors. I would never go and pick them myself really without trying them on like here and now, but I'm so glad I did because I really love those colors. Of course, the lip glasses, you can never go wrong. I really love these colors. My two favorites would have to be the pink one and the more nudie one. So the one that I actually used was called Paint It Lady. I think I forgot to mention that before, but yeah, Paint It Lady is what I used on my lips, but I really love this one too, which is called Heart Heist. So love those, super nice. So yeah guys, it's safe to say that I really loved pretty much everything in this entire collection, and I think what you guys should do, since it is launched today, go to your nearest MAC counter and check and swatch and play everything out. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you liked my swatches and my try-ons and just kind of letting you guys know about this whole launch, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more by me, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become part of my YouTube family, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!